Welcome to my video. I just came back from a really good vacation. My mind is really clear and I got a plenty of rest and I had some time to think about my YouTube channel. Basically, I am inspired to be more authentic and pursue things that are more interesting to me, and hopefully that will connect with you even more. That's basically where my mind is. In this video, actually, I want to answer some of the career, oriented questions that I have received on my recent YouTube videos, especially if you are a DBA, if you are like interested in DevOps, if you are interested in cloud, like this video might be useful to you. But first, I want to remind you to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the bell icon. Then we can proceed to the lesson. Hello, bro, I need some help. Let's say I want to prepare for DB administration role as a fresher. What fundamentals and tools do I need to know or have hands-on knowledge of? Any course or training that you can recommend considering my situation? So first of all, if you guys can call me by my name, Bharat or Ram, that will be awesome. Calling me bro is okay, but I prefer being called as Bharat actually. So let's answer the question. So I have been talking about this topic a lot on my channel. So basically, if you are pursuing to be a DBA, that may not be a great idea, because DBA as a career is actually a limiting career. Like as in 10 years ago, Oracle was a big player and there were many Oracle DBAs in the market. There were SQL Server DBAs, there were DBA teams which specialize in certain databases, and CTOs and like directors and VPs, and they basically rely on the database team to do things with the databases. But that has changed actually. People are not even hiring Oracle DBAs that much anymore. Don't actually go into a career that is sort of diminishing and sort of like disappearing. I would actually recommend you probably like take up data engineer positions or like look into data engineering. Seems like you're interested in databases, so you will learn about different kinds of databases like RDBMS databases, or you will learn about NoSQL, big data, Hadoop. You will learn about like Snowflake, and then you will have to actually sort of like work with the data, data from multiple sources a lot. That's basically data engineering, and I'm not a data engineer, so I cannot talk more about that. But if you are interested in data and databases, go into data engineering. Don't become a DBA is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so let's go to the second question. Hello sir, I'm in second year BTech specializing in cloud computing. Any suggestion or guidance? So first of all, that's great. If you are studying cloud and basically try to actually understand as much as possible, then once you graduate, you can apply to all these major cloud providers like AWS, Azure, GCP, and whatnot. So that will be an edge for you. So once you actually finish your bachelor's or whatever, then you can actually go and become like a AWS support engineer. That's a great way to actually get some first-hand experience about the challenges that customers face. So then you will be the front-facing guys actually, right? Then you will learn about all the challenges, and then based on that you can go into specialized areas basically. So then you can become a cloud architect or solution architect, or you can become a cloud database expert, and so on. But this is great actually. Like if you are someone who is at the verge of jumping into engineering, right, BTech or BE or whatever, if you can choose something like this, that's a great start actually. Again, congratulations to this person for making the right choice. Let's go to the next question. I'm a beginner in programming. I want to go MLOps, but I'm afraid of programming and I'm afraid I will fail. So thinking of doing web development first to build confidence. In second way, I think it's going to be waste of time. So can you please help me? I don't want to do web dev, but I'm doing it for building confidence. Is it good? I'm currently doing JavaScript actually. So as you can see, this person is really confused, and I don't blame him. Like now there's so many areas we can get into. There's lots of options. Your brain can get really stuck on finding passion or like finding the right choice. What happens is actually then you get stuck in this confusion and you don't do anything at all. In this case, he seems to be doing something in web development, but he might just be dabbling in multiple things. So what I would say is actually, like, pick one thing and stick to it. Go all in. I would say in this case, like, to this person, like, go for ML ops. It's the thing. AI, ML, it's basically the buzzword. You put ML in your resume, you're definitely going to get interview calls. Go for it, actually. And then don't worry about confidence. If you can learn something, right, then you can do anything, right? If you can read something and understand, if you can watch a video of a minute video of anything and then understand what they're saying, then you can basically watch that video and then the next video and then next video, and then you can probably apply some of the things that they're talking about, and then you can learn that, and then eventually you will be able to do that particular job or that role. If you can learn something, if you can like pay attention to something for a minute and understand what they're saying, then you can do basically anything. Then go for ML ops, actually, is the answer for you. Okay, I'm an Oracle DBA for 10 years. You think DevOps is best to learn if I want to switch? I am actually the living proof for basically someone who's been a DBA for a very, very long time, and then I basically switched to DevOps, right? So it's possible to switch, but there is so much that I needed to learn to be and work as a DevOps engineer. And now, at least like where I work, actually, like, there is no distinction between DevOps engineers and software engineers. Like, you basically have to do whatever is required, by the project that you're working on. But if you at least like become a DevOps engineer, you can like contribute to your company in many ways. But is it easy? It's like there's like a lot of learning involved. There's quite a bit of programming. There's Python programming, and you have to know Java a little bit. So I know like some people have this sort of like a fear that they cannot program, but I would say don't worry about it. Like, if you can do shell scripting, you can program. It's all a matter of like learning some basics and object-oriented programming. I find DevOps interesting. There's like new challenges every day. I'm starting to like software engineering. I'm starting to like building products. To you, I would say like pick an area and then go for it. I see a lot of my peers, they don't make these career pivoting decisions. They just coast in whatever career they are in. I really don't want to see them in a position where their skills have become outdated and they haven't done much about upskilling themselves. Just make a decision and like start a course, and then like look for opportunities where you can go and apply your new knowledge. Okay, in general, people ask me to point them to some good training, actually, right? Personally, I have taken some courses in a company called Edureka, right? And they are of really good quality, right? If you really want something, go for that. I do agree that it's on a bit on the expensive side, but if you are able to afford it, then go for those courses. And but there are other websites as well, like Simply Learn and Intelli something and so on, actually. Like, but I'm just like you, I would just go Google and then find those courses. I would actually buy some Udemy courses from time to time, but I'm not good with following up because I don't value them enough, actually. That's my fault. But if you are very self-motivated, then go for Udemy courses. There's plenty of courses. Personally, I like courses where there is a live component, like an online course or an in-person course, and that way there is an accountability. You can ask questions, you can answer the questions that the instructor is asking. Yeah, so go for those kinds of courses if you're just like me. What else I can say? So, but don't waste a lot of time looking for courses. Just start doing something, apply something. You will benefit, just gain some momentum and then keep going, actually. So hopefully that was useful.